December 31st, 2020. The final day of what would go down in history as a terrible year. As last seconds counted down, people all over the world were trying to reassure themselves that there was no way 2021 could be worse than 2020 had ever been. But something deep down disagreed with this sentiment. There were already reports of a new COVID-19 variant which was rapidly spreading and replacing old versions of the virus throughout the United Kingdom. If this variant managed to spread worldwide, we wouldn't be looking at COVID-19, but COVID-20, along with all its perks like economic turmoil, rising tensions between certain countries, civil unrest. Before the consequences of these thoughts could be fully visualized, the clock struck 12 and the ball dropped. Fireworks crackled. A new year had begun. Nostradamus, a Frenchman who seemingly predicted events such as the Great Fire of London, the rise of Hitler, or the assassination of JF Kennedy, predicted that 2021 would be the year of zombie apocalypse, solar storms, and widespread famine. On other news, the 1st of January was the day that Adobe Flash Player was discontinued. We knew this was coming since 2020, but it still hurts that many childhood games are no longer playable. As the second rolls by, tensions further increase in America as over 100 House Republicans and at least 10 Republican senators are preparing to vote against Biden's victory in the 2020 election on the basis of fraud. Not only is America's government failing, but its international relations are too, especially between the country of Iran. The Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has stated in a speech to his cabinet that Donald Trump would be dead in a few days. A 1-hour phone call between Trump and the Georgia Secretary of State, Milton, has been leaked to the public. Within the leaked audio, we can hear Trump insisting that he had won Georgia in the election and threatening Milton with vague legal actions.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. So tell me, Brad, what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways.
While the general public was learning about this, the United States surpassed 20 million COVID-19 cases, which almost doubles that of India and makes up almost 1/4 of all COVID-19 cases. On a brighter note, Nintendo has partnered with Starlight Gaming to bring portable gaming stations to hospitals and healthcare facilities to help aid patients cope in a newer environment. They have already delivered over 7,000 of these stations. While everyone's mind has been kept on the US election, it is not the only threat of 2021. The new COVID variant mentioned previously has spread throughout the United Kingdom, creating a 41% increase of COVID patients. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has decided for the entire country to climb to Tier 4 restrictions, with talk of potentially increasing to Tier 5. But there seems to be a slight positive in this situation. BBC TV is set to put curriculum-based programs throughout the week for both elementary and secondary school students, starting on Monday. Democrats in America have asked FBI Director Christopher Wray to open a criminal probe into President Trump following the phone call that was leaked on the 3rd of January. As members of Congress and former prosecutors, we believe Donald Trump engaged in solicitation of or conspiracy to commit a number of election crimes. We ask you to open an immediate criminal investigation into the president. Moving away from politics, there has been a major accusation against the popular YouTuber and streamer Call Me Carson for allegedly grooming a minor. Proof of these accusations included screenshots of his Discord messages and also interviews with Carson's friends. The 6th of January 2021 will go down in history as one of the darkest hours of America. Thousands of Trump supporters attempted to storm the Capitol building to oppose Biden's victory. They forced their way into the building and desecrated it, taking crude selfies, breaking property, and even vandalizing the building with poop trails and urine. The final death toll of this tragic event was 5, including one woman who was shot during the insurrection, and Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick, who died from injuries caused by being hit repetitively with a fire extinguisher. Donald Trump responded to the situation by calling the rioters special people in a video recording and patriots in a tweet. This tweet was subsequently removed and he was banned for 12 hours soon after. On brighter news, a white Bengal tiger was born in Nicaragua, making it the first one to be born in Central America. There are around 200 of these tigers, all of which are in sanctuaries, which makes this a step forward into reinstating the white Bengal tiger population. Following the failed insurrection in Washington, D.C., the Congress gave President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris an early victory, making them the legitimate victors of the 2020 US election by law. Finally, moving away from politics, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, among others, has surpassed Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, as the richest person in the world, with a net worth of over $184.5 billion. He responded to this achievement by tweeting, "How strange. Well, back to work." And to less celebratory news, Twitch, a streaming website, has removed the popular PogChamp or Poggers emote after its face tweeted on the events of the 6th of January. The company reassures its users, stating that it will work with its community to make a new and similar emote. The 8th of January was seemingly a day of tranquility. 2 more life-saving drugs have been found that can save an extra life for every 12 extremely sick patients when administered via a drip. The drugs, called tocilizumab and sarilumab, have become available to UK patients at a hefty price of £750 to £1,000, although it is cheaper than a day of intensive care, which remains at £2,200. This day was also the day that Donald Trump was blocked from Facebook. The owner, Mark Zuckerberg, has stated that Trump's account will be blocked indefinitely for at least 2 weeks, which is after he is no longer president. Twitter has followed suit, but has instead suspended his account forever. Turning back to America, Democrats have filed yet another impeachment for Donald Trump, this time on the basis of incitement to insurrection and also for his plot to commit election crimes in Georgia's votes. Although Trump did survive one impeachment, thanks to his fellow Republican senators, this time it's not looking too likely, as many senators have already publicly announced that they will not be supporting Trump for the second time. This impeachment will be filed if Trump does not resign by next Monday. All this is happening while America records more than 4,000 COVID-19 deaths in one day, a new and unfortunate record. The week average hovers around 2,300 to 2,800 deaths per day. Finally, another tragedy has struck, this time in Jakarta, Indonesia. A flight from Jakarta was reported to have fallen 10,000 feet in less than 60 seconds after only 4 minutes from takeoff. A local fisherman witnessed this crash, and debris have also been uncovered and taken for closer examination. The lives of 62 people remain unknown.